Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to the Blue Lounge. Welcome to the stream. I hope you guys are having a fantastic evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time it is, wherever you are. I hope you guys are having a good time. Today, we got the announcement that we have been waiting for. Today, we got the announcement that has had us on the edge of our seats for a very, very long time. And Romelu Lukaku, he's back. He's back. He's back at Stamford Bridge, officially unveiled today. We've known about this for the past few days, but, you know, with him stopping off at Monaco for a couple of days, it kind of scared people. But, you know, it's good that he's back. It's good that he's back. Really happy to see you guys in the chat. Daniel, Eric, I hope Eric will jump in at some point. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Tiziris T. Welcome to the stream. Elijah, Tyrone beat you, man. You went the first comment today. Tyrone beat you. Big up to Tyrone. Well done. Max Burton, how are you, my man?
Yeah, all good. So the news that we've been waiting for is finally here. It was just a matter of time before that big announcement. So first big signing of the season. Obviously, we got the goalkeeper, but this is the first major signing. Yeah. And I'm hoping that there's a couple more to come now.
Me too. Listen, people, there's been a few montages released by the club. Some don't make any sense. Some, it looks like they're missing a piece. But there's one that I liked, one that I enjoyed. And that's the one that I'm going to share with you now. And, you know, this might even be my intro moving forward until he actually plays. Let's check it out together, guys.
Running all my life.
He carried that team almost, you know, on his shoulders to the Scudetto, to that championship.
Allow me to reintroduce myself.
Chelsea have agreed a deal to sign Romelu Lukaku.
Only God can judge me, so I'm gone. Either love me or leave me alone.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the one.
Nice.
That's the first couple they released. I'm like, really? What is that all about? But this one, nah. This is a nice edit. This is some nice montage, some nice music, nice graphics, nice everything, man. The way it's been put together. So big up to the editing team. I thought they messed it up earlier. I thought they were doing.
Unlucky. I thought they tried to get it out too early.
All right, Max. I swear I thought they were trolling us, man. DJ Sam, how are you, my man? Welcome to the stream. I hope you caught that. I hope you caught that.
I do. I just came on now, bro. How you guys doing? You good?
Yeah, not bad. DJ, you're going to do a little remix for us. You're going to do a little remix.
Listen. People, I know. We literally just heard it. But it's that good that I want to hear it again with DJ in the house. So bear with me. It's only a minute long. But you know, it's worth listening to it one more time. I just like it. DJ, if you want to do some I don't know,
scratching a little bit,
scratching some lyrics or whatever, you know, go ahead.
I've been grinding all my life.
He carried that team almost, you know, on his shoulders to the Scudetto, to that championship.
Allow me to reintroduce myself.
Chelsea have agreed a deal to sign Romelu Lukaku.
Only God can judge me, so I'm gone. Either love me or leave me alone.
Mate, listen, I love that. I love
it,
that.
mate. Love it.
I love it. I love it. I really like it. I really like it. I mean,
we feel like Man City who, Liverpool who, Man
yeah,
United who, we got Lukaku.
Yeah. Listen. Man's gonna make some memes and some edits and they're gonna make some big things with this, man. I mean, I really like it. I like it. DJ, mate, I see you've already changed your avatar, Lukaku.
Yes, mate.
Do
you like the avatar? Do you like it?
I do.
Badass. It's badass.
I like the way the yellow and the blue kind of blend in with him sticking out. It looks really good. It really does look good. Listen, people. Today we have one big topic, and then we've got two smaller topics that we'll be addressing in today's stream. We'll be talking about other bits and bobs as they come along. But the main topic is the arrival of Romelu Lukaku. And then we're going to be talking also a little bit about Kepa Arrizabalaga and also Hakim Ziyech. I want to address them towards the end of the stream. The main topic of the stream, as in the thumbnail, is Romelu Lukaku. Big up. Marina Granovkaia. Big up to you. I know the lady has received a lot of hate. The lady has been trolled. The lady has been made a meme. Well, big up to you. You done it. You done it in style. And like I said in my tweet earlier, all is forgiven. Kepa redeemed himself yesterday. The rest of them and them, you're selling them. So it's all right. We're good. We're good. You done a big thing by bringing in Romelu Lukaku. Her statement, Marina's statement today, she was talking about improving the squad, improving the team, adding to the team that won the Champions League by bringing in one of the best strikers in the world. I'm paraphrasing, but that was her statement. She's spot on. Romelu Lukaku is just what we were missing in our jigsaw puzzle. That was the piece that was missing. And the fact that he has come in, with the attitude that I'm seeing, because I mean, it's the first day, but the attitude that I'm seeing with the love and the determination to finish the business, finish what he started. He has a goal. He has, that motivation from within. This is what is exciting for me. Not only he's world class, my opinion. Some may differ, but in my opinion, world class. But he has the determination to be the best, to achieve success. And he has just unveiled after Chelsea picking up their second European trophy in a matter of months. He has come in to a team that the core, the DNA of this team is success. It's winning trophies. We have done more in 2 months than Spurs have done in 14 years. It is what it is. I have to have that dig in there. It wouldn't be a Chelsea fan channel if we don't dig Spurs every now and then.
Oh, mate,
Max,
to be done.
Yeah, mate. I'm gonna go with Max, and then we'll go to DJ. Listen, tell me what's going through your head today regarding this whole thing. Just let me know. Let me hear it.
You know what? That's why I said to fans, patience. The deal was that everyone said, when's it going to be announced? I felt it had been announced earlier, but obviously we had the Lionel Messi stuff. So get out of the way, then get down to business. And it is a big transfer for us, record transfer. And what I liked, because I'm not sure if anyone saw the Tuchel interview that he had before, where he said he had a profile of striker that he was going for. And the 4 that he mentioned were Haaland, Lukaku, Harry Kane, and I think it was Lewandowski. I think it was the 4th one.
That's right.
Right. So that was a profile of striker he wanted, and the club's delivered. So we these 4 were very difficult. All of them, in their own different ways, were difficult deals to pull off because obviously it was helped by Inter Milan's struggles, but they didn't want to get rid of him. They'd already sold Hakimi. So money was coming in. They could have sold Martinez. And what that does do as well, talking about Martinez, the fact that we've got him, then that means that Tottenham or Arsenal may not be getting Martinez, which is a great knock.
Or they're going to have to pay even more than they would have needed to pay because
they're not desperate for the money anymore.
Exactly,
so they have to go up higher. Yeah, so obviously Haaland was the one that most people would like. I'll go on to a bit about Haaland a bit later.
Sure.
So she's delivered. We've come in, big transfer. This guy's come in hungry, which I like. Unfinished business, which what I like. More mature, because I've been arguing the case for this boy for a while on this channel. I think I was a lone man as well. You agreed with me as well, mate.
I was with you. I was with you.
But there was and Eric Blue, to be honest. But apart from that, I was getting dissenters left, right, and centre. So it's like we're to fight the corner for Lukaku. And I kept telling people, this Lukaku, what we're getting is Lukaku Mark II. This isn't a Lukaku came here 10 years ago. And when you think he had 15 games for us with no goals, he's gone on, he's improved his game. And he wanted to improve his game as well. He said he's learned from all his experiences, good and bad. So he's the bad spell he had at Manchester United, although he did score a lot of goals, he's learned from that, and it's made him stronger. Sometimes people, Morata, can go through the tough times and not be able to cope with it. But this guy's, what I liked when he's had this tough spell, he's not shied away. He's just come back and said, you know what, I'm going to prove people wrong. And he's still got a point to prove. He's got a point to prove to Chelsea fans because when you think about it, when he came to us, he didn't really have 15 games, no goals, as I said. So he's come to win things with us and prove that he's worth that money. He's got a point to prove to Manchester United fans, because obviously the way he left Manchester United was, in a bit of a cloud or whatever. And also Golden Boot, he's got, he's going to be chasing the likes of Harry Kane and people like that for the Golden Boot. And I'm excited. I think he's going to do well.
I'm going to add something to what you just said, Max. He's got to prove all of that, and he's got to prove something else. He's got to prove it to himself that he can do it at Chelsea, because that was his dream. If you remember, him on that tour, that was his dream, to be successful at Chelsea, not just to play at Chelsea, to be successful at Chelsea. And you know what? If he can perform to a decent standard, he doesn't have to perform to a fantastic, brilliant standard, to a decent standard, he will be successful at Chelsea, because Chelsea have the foundation to build on. All we're missing is that clinical finisher, which he is. And he said he liked the project, didn't he? He said he likes the project that would do it. He did.
And we're the only club that he would have left Inter for. He was settled at Inter. If Man City, Liverpool, anyone else would have come in for him, he would have said no. It's only Chelsea that can turn his head, and that's what I like.
Chelsea and Real Madrid. I think.
Oh, did you say Real Madrid as well?
He said Real Madrid as well. Yeah. Listen, DJ. You weren't actually in that debate that we were having when everybody was having a go at Max in regards to the Lukaku thing. You weren't there, but one thing that did happen was yesterday we started to see some of those people get on the fence, some come off the fence. But I can tell you something. I can tell you that even the doubters on my channel, on my panel, are now wishing all the success in the world for Romelu Lukaku. Because now Romelu Lukaku is one of us again.
Yep.
He's a blue. He's a Chelsea man. So, we're all behind him, 110%, and we want to see him succeed. Before I hand over to you, DJ, I want to say welcome to Eric Blue. Eric Blue, welcome to the stream. Eric Blue, welcome to the stream.
Yeah, thanks. I just unmuted myself. Yeah. Thanks
welcome,
for having me.
Welcome.
Hi, Mr. Lukaku. How you doing, mate?
Mr. Lukaku is on the stream. Why do I have only 26 people on my stream and I've got Lukaku here?
We've got two Lukakus, haven't we? We've got two.
Yeah. I've got the most VIP guest on the planet right now, and I've got two versions of the man. Right, and only what, 26 people watching? How many likes? Well, I got 36 likes, so that makes up for it. So thank you to everyone who has liked my stream. It'll go up. We're still early doors. DJ Sav.
Listen, I will say one thing.
Today,
sorry, Brian.
No, I was just gonna say. Today we have secured the striker that we have been looking for. Yes, there was a different option ahead of him for some, but we got him. We're going to be talking about the transfer window in a minute and how we came to bring in Lukaku. But before we do that, I want to know your feelings, your thoughts, your emotion with Lukaku being unveiled today. How you feeling, my man?
Listen, I'm very excited by it. I will say one thing though, and people will come out because I'm being honest. I wasn't in that debate you guys had, but as everyone knows in the stream, you all know that I wanted Erling Haaland as my first preference choice. I've always said that.
Sure.
But Lukaku was always, and this is a fact, Lukaku was always my second choice ahead of Harry Kane, and ahead of Lewandowski. He was the one I said, if we can't get Haaland, then bring back the Chelsea boy himself. He's got unfinished business. I'm sure he wants to come. He said if Chelsea were to show interest in him, as you said, we're the only club he'd basically want to come back to, and then Real Madrid was the other one. But I think more to Chelsea because it was his club he supported as a boy.
Yep.
Unfinished business, as he says. Listen, mate, the guy's gonna come in. I've got no doubts in my mind whatsoever with the players that we've got in that team and the balls they're going to pass into him to finish off his chances. It's going to be rapid next season for everyone in the Premiership, mate. Not just in the Prem, but Champions League. I'm talking about the cup competitions, everything for this season. Yeah, it's going to be absolutely rapid. And listen, I'm well excited, stoked by them coming back, and I can just see it being a great season for us. I really can.
Yeah.
I'm actually. Go, Max.
So just one thing, because you said about Haaland being your first choice, but when we had that debate, even myself and Eric Blue, who are strong Lukaku people, we even said that Haaland was our first choice as well. Yeah. So I think he was probably everyone's first choice, but people just didn't want Lukaku as an alternative, which I was happy to have him as an alternative.
Yeah, definitely. Me too. That was 100%. That was definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. Listen, I'm also happy at one more thing, and I don't know. This is because apparently it's the quarantine. It's whatever reason it is, but he can't play against Crystal Palace. And to be honest, I'm happy about that. I am happy about that because I think giving him a few more days to adjust, to train with the boys, to get himself in shape, acclimatize. Might be a good thing because every man and their dog is going to be watching Lukaku in his very first game and they're going to be like, nah, he wasn't good, or yes, he was fantastic. They'll be judging him for the rest of the season based on that first game. So let's give him a couple of days to to regain his energy and get himself in form. Before we start talking about
Arsenal, then, as well.
And a hat-trick against Arsenal, you know what I mean? On his debut, what?
Excellent, mate.
What? That'll be it. Eric Blue. My man, I know what you're gonna say because you've had him as your avatar before he was announced, so I know what you feel about Lukaku. But just tell the boys, tell the mans in the chat, your emotions right now in respect to the unveiling of Lukaku at Chelsea Football Club after 10 years since his last unveiling. Literally, almost to the day.
Yeah, look, my battery's about to die. Let me be quick with this one. I need to charge my... Yeah, look, it's a fantastic... Okay, I don't want to get ahead of myself. It's a good signing. Let's just say that. It's a good signing. I'll start getting more excited when we see some things on the pitch, but, I'm very happy with the signing. He was my first choice only because I always thought Holland was too complex. The deal was always going to be too difficult, so... That's the only reason why I was like, you know what? Why am I focusing on Holland when we can get Lukaku? So that's the main reason why he was my first choice. But I'm just really happy. I'm just looking forward to the start of the season. Yeah.
I want to bring up this comment. And I can't believe we're getting a comment like this already, man. Crystal Palace is a must-win game. Man, come on! It's the first game of the season. It's a must-win game. Listen, for Chelsea, every game is a must-win game because Chelsea want to win the Premier League. But let's not put pressure on ourselves. Let's not put targets just yet. Let's see the game. Let's see the team. Let's see the formation. Let's see who's available. Let's see the press conference, and let's see the season as we normally see a season. Let's take it easy.
Yeah.
We want to win. Sorry, Max. We want to win this. We want to win the Premier League. Don't get me wrong. We want to win the Premier League. But if we start talking about must-win games and we've got to score, we've got to do this, no. We don't have to do nothing. We have to win the Premier League, and that is a long battle. Like 38 games, it's a long time to play these games. We got cups thrown in with that. Champions League, Carabao, FA Cup, World Club Cup. We got a lot of tournaments thrown in. Let's not put expectations just yet. Let's just take it easy. Take it a game at a time. Max, you were about to say something, my man.
No, what I was going to say is, obviously, I understand what the guy's coming from, because obviously our next 3 games are going to be difficult. But as you quite rightly said, we need, all the games are must win. But this is going to be a difficult game for us, I think, mainly because we had extra time on Wednesday. So it may be a good win thing or a bad thing. I don't know, because obviously they're going to get more minutes under their belt. I think we've played, how many? We've only played 2 friendlies, haven't we? Oh, 3. We played Arsenal, Manchester. No, sorry, Arsenal, Tottenham, and it was his first Championship club.
Peterborough.
No, it wasn't Peterborough.
The first game was Peterborough. It was.
Yeah, we thrashed
first game.
It was Peterborough. We thrashed him. Yeah.
Hakim Ziyech got a hat trick.
The first was Peterborough.
No, we played the 4th. Bournemouth.
Bournemouth.
Yeah,
Peterborough,
Bournemouth. Peterborough. Yeah, I forgot about it. Yeah, because the Peterborough one was played behind closed doors, wasn't it? So 4 is not a lot, but so I suppose with the cup game yesterday, and it was a competitive game, so hopefully hopefully it didn't take too much out of some of those players.
Yeah,
going into extra time.
I wanna go on, Eric.
I was just gonna say we have a guest. We have a guest in the comments.
Yeah, he's here. I mean, he's trying to chill, and he's probably just browsing the YouTube. He came across the Blue Lounge, and he's like what he's seeing. He's like what he's seeing.
Holding the shirt now. That's what I said. Whenever I see them holding the shirt.
Listen,
welcome back, Ron.
Yeah, just relax. Take it easy. Chill out. You got a COVID test in a couple of days. Hopefully that's a negative one.
No.
And just chill, relax. Go on. Someone was about to speak.
I thought it was DJ.
No, I was just going to say, he's got the long weekend now, as you just said, Baggy. COVID test, mate. Just chill out. Get ready for the Arsenal game, Lukaku. Yeah. As long as you get that hat trick against Arsenal, when you do play them, that would be great for me.
Listen, seriously though, I think we as a fan base need to be a little bit more careful and have realistic expectations, because we want he's got to be banging goals in, he's got to be scoring goals. That's what he's here for. That's what we're paid the big money for. But at the same time, let's give him a better time. Because the worst thing that we can do is the first game that he plays doesn't score. And then everybody on YouTube or social media, we paid just under £100 million for the man. He didn't score. I want to see the fan base be a little bit patient with the man.
Yeah, stick Rom's comment up from 10:25 about Messi.
10:25, yeah. Messi needs to hide. Boy.
Oh, that's
Lukaku's already getting in there, man.
I gotta say something though. Messi is still the top man when it comes to the Argentinian national team. So if Icardi wants to have it in the future in the national team, he might want to stay away from the man's missus anyway.
He's got to hide his wife from me as well.
She is. She is. And I got to say,
I saw that. Yeah. Listen, I mean, we got Romelu Lukaku in, and we've also got the big gaffer himself.
Oh,
and I agree with
and
I agree with him. Yeah. Normally it is, but sometimes you get the odd tweet by the Blue Lounge, which is worth reading. But it is what it is. Listen, people, if you haven't followed me on Twitter, you want to do that. It's m.kasim at the Blue Lounge. So go follow me on Twitter. We'd appreciate that. I'm trying to hit 200. I've got 7,000 followers on YouTube, but I can't get to 200 on Twitter. I don't know what's going on. Listen, people.
Can we address Phantom's one?
Which one?
About the goals. Realistic expectations.
What, this one here?
Yeah.
Go on. Take it away.
I reckon he'll score 20 plus.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for him. Can you look at the chances that we create? If he stays fit, I could see 20 goals minimum.
I think that's the realistic expectation. I mean, personally, I'd be content if he gets 15 goals, but I'd like to see 20. First season back, if he gets 15 goals, I'll be content with that. But a 20 plus is the ideal number. Eric, is your battery work? Is your charging okay? Yeah, you're good. All right. So, what's your expectations, Eric?
Sorry. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe 20 goals in the Premier League. In all comps, maybe 25 plus, but I think 20 in the Premier League is good. So that's what I'm thinking. 15 at least, 15 to 20. Yeah.
So, Baggy, were you talking about 15 Prem or overall?
No, Prem.
Okay.
Prem. Yeah. I listen. All the celebrities are on the lounge, man. All the celebrities are here.
Who else is coming?
Yeah.
Who else is there?
Fabrizio.
Fabrizio, he's coming. Cicciamini, here we go.
Yeah, big up. Yeah. So apparently, hopefully. Fabrizio, what about what's his name? Kunde. What's the latest on Kunde? Let us know. Let me know.
Yeah, I got.
And if you want to jump on, I'll send you the link. If you want to jump on.
I did get a tweet that went around about Kunde today. Apparently they're saying that look, we are interested in him, but they're now saying a journalist came out and said, I think it was on a Chelsea. It was a Chelsea tweet. The thing was actually a Chelsea channel, but it was a journalist who actually tweeted on it, saying that that Chelsea may have to spend another 90 million on another player. And guess who that 90 million player is?
His release clause is 80. His release clause is 80.
And they're saying they're looking for 90 million for Kunde.
No, that's a load of nonsense.
I can't believe that will happen anyway. Yeah. But still.
Because the thing is, as I said before, they agreed a deal with 30 million plus Sanchez for Tottenham.
Yeah.
And Sanchez isn't worth, 60 million, is he? Sanchez is worth, 20 million at most?
Yeah.
Listen, Fabrizio, I just want to tell you something. Normally, when you comment, you put the flag at the end of the tweet, so you're missing the Spanish flag off that comment. So just a reminder, to make it look genuine, you need to put the flag in there. I know he forgot. The lad forgot. He's trying hard. So we got to support him. We got to help him. Put a Spanish flag, and if you're talking about a French player, French league, French flag, English player, English flag. Just keep that in mind, man.
Mo, because Tyrone's broke it down, hasn't he? The goal scoring. He's actually broken it down.
Let's have a look. He's scoring 34 goals for the total, 20 Premier League goals, 5 UCL goals, 3 FA Cup, 3 couple of... Tyrone, big up to you. Listen, people, I'm serious. Yeah, this channel, this lad, he is fantastic. Tyrone makes look at who's Donald Trump's in the house. Tyrone makes some really good content. He makes some really good content, and I want you guys to go check out Tyrone's channel. Seriously, he has technical issues. He uploads a video, then deletes it 5 minutes later. But it is what it is. But he's trying, and he really is trying. So support the man. Support Tyrone Talks. Donald Trump, we're trying to get rid of you. We're trying to sign you. What are you talking about, man?
Sign me up.
Yeah.
No, I was just going to say.
Is that to us or to Twitter?
Huh?
Sorry.
So I was just saying, I saw a tweet. I don't know if you guys just saw it around, Mo. It's just going around that Lukaku might be wearing the number 18 shirt.
Yes,
I did see that. I actually wanted to talk about that. Apparently, the numbers haven't been confirmed yet for the start of the season. So he could. You know, I mean, if Abraham is going, he's being. You know, we're selling him. And we don't even have to sell him. You know, we can take the number away from him and give it to Lukaku. I know it's a little bit harsh if the man is still there, but you know it can be done. And I actually don't want to see him wearing the number 9.
It's cursed, isn't it?
Yeah, I actually want to see him wearing a different number. Can you guys guess what it is? In the chat. Wait. No. Hold up. No. Max is gonna give it. I know Max is gonna give it. But let's just let the people in the chat give me their opinion. Tyrone, my pleasure, mate. Tyrone, my pleasure, and it's from the heart. It's from the heart. I'm not bantering. I'm saying it from the heart. People in the chat, tell me what number. Yeah, they got it. Spot on. Yeah. Spot on. That's the number. 11. That's the number.
Drogba.
That's the number.
Drogba was that,
that's the
wasn't
number. Yeah. That's the number I want to see him wearing. Big up. I'm serious here. Chelsea need to sign this guy just because of his name. That's this guy could be a brilliant DM. I can feel it. Fernando Ruiz, man. Just by his name, you know he's better than Declan Rice any day of the week, man. I'm just bantering. But no, seriously. If he can get that number 11 shirt, it's gonna be special. It's gonna be special because even Drogba himself is paying a lot of attention to this transfer. The amount of times he's tweeted about Lukaku coming in, there's a bit of legacy there. There's a bit of history there.
And you know what? I can see. Go on.
No, I was going to say. Go on.
I can see Drogba giving him pep talks and things as well,
yes.
and just talking him through and So I think because he's still got a strong interest in the club, hasn't he, Drogba?
Yeah. He has.
Yeah. He has, and he's got a good bond with the players. And from what I understand, he every time he's in London, he visits them, and he catches up with them. So I've seen a good bond, and this is I want to talk a little bit about the team. We'll come back to Lukaku, lads. But I want to talk about the team a little bit, and I want to talk about yesterday and the success that we've seen. And I want to talk about Kepa, and I want to talk about Hakim Ziyech. I'll talk about Hakim Ziyech first, and we'll go to Kepa. I have friends who are journalists, and they give me information and reports that may not be seen by us because we follow Chelsea. We follow players that are related to Chelsea coming in and going out. But there are a lot of reports that have been in the press recently in regards to Hakim Ziyech going to AC Milan. And the amount of interest in regards to Hakim Ziyech with AC Milan is massive. A lot of the fan base in AC Milan would love to have Hakim Ziyech playing for them. Now, there's been a lot of talk in the Italian press in respect to the story. But as far as Chelsea are concerned, as far as the player is concerned, he's part of the squad. He's staying. There's no need for us to sell him. He's not one of the priority players on the way out. Okay, his performances in the preseason have been very, very good. They have been excellent. Hakim Ziyech had dips of form, injuries and whatnot last season, but that can be said for a lot of the new guys. We've talked about that a lot. The issue I have is there's a big chunk of the fan base that give life, give space, time to stories that and this can be said for Hakim Ziyech and for other players like Rudiger, like Zuma, like others. They give life to stories that have nothing but a negative effect or impact on the player. For us as Chelsea fans, I can understand other people doing it. But for us as Chelsea fans, We need to support our players and don't give life to stories that will have a negative impact on our players. If these stories are reported by our club, by our manager, by our our people, and these stories need to be addressed, all right, we'll address them. But when the guys in AC Milan, are huffing and puffing about Hakim Ziyech coming, we don't need to give it life. And I've seen today one Chelsea social media account which has a decent size following. AC Milan have decided to withdraw their interest in Hakim Ziyech because of his injury. Well, Hakim Ziyech was never going to go to AC Milan. Chelsea were never going to sell Hakim Ziyech to AC Milan. Whether they withdraw their interest or they keep their interest, it's neither here nor there. That's one aspect. In regards to Kepa, Kepa has had a really torrid time of late. Personal, on the pitch, off the pitch, he's had issues. The lad has had issues. We, as a Chelsea fan base, have had a problem with him in regards to his performances. People have come on my stream. I have talked on my stream. I have talked on my videos, criticizing his performances, mentioning his personal issues that are impacting it, but we've criticized his performances. But what is disrespectful is when the fan base starts to insult, starts to degrade, and starts to abuse the player for those performances, for his lack of ability, because of the circumstances that he's going through. And I think what we saw when Hakim Ziyech scored the goal yesterday and his reaction, and when Kepa saved those penalties and his reaction, and the reaction of the other players, in respect to those individuals, it shows how close our players are, our team is. The bond between the players is second to none. I have not seen a bond in the Chelsea dressing room like I am seeing today with the boys we have. Even the shy ones, like for example Kante, he doesn't like to get involved in the joking and in the dancing and whatnot. Doesn't like to get involved in that. But even he is giving time to those things because he feels close to those players. He feels that these are his brothers. They're not just teammates. The way that our team celebrates, the way that our team is bonding together today, second to none. And I just don't want to see the fan base, especially on social media, try to degrade and disrespect these players, because all you have to do is watch how they respond whenever they do something and they bring success to our club. The response that they have is just amazing. Yesterday, I seeing Kepa's reaction, I felt for the man, because how hard and how much pain has he been going through over the past, God knows how long. And yesterday, he got the opportunity to redeem himself, and boy did he take it.
Can I add Rudiger to the mix as well?
Yes, of course.
Me included, I put my hand up because I was critical about him with some of his performances towards the tail end of the season before under Frank, especially that game against West Ham when he was making howlers. But this season, a lot of people were saying he was the troublemaker in the camp because of, I think it was a report by Matt Law or somebody said it, and they were, without knowing the facts, they were on his back and saying he should go and everything else. But since Tuchel's come in, he's been a very important part of our team. And if you saw him in the dressing room yesterday, I saw a comment in here about the dressing room, and it was to see the dancing that he was doing with Jorginho and Zuma. This guy is the life and soul of the party as well. I think what he did last time, he wants to see the younger players improve themselves, because there was meant to be a bust up between him and Tammy. Also, I can't remember who it was, but what it is
Kepa.
If he doesn't see, Kepa. If he doesn't see people performing to the levels he expects, he will have a go at them, because it's just the same as in our workplace. If someone's not performing and you want to see them, sometimes you have that harsh word with them. So it doesn't mean that he's a troublemaker. It just means that he wants to help these players. And sometimes people get labelled with it, and everyone jumps on the bandwagon saying that he's a bad apple or whatever, without knowing the true facts of what's going on. But looking at it behind closed doors and the camaraderie I saw in the changing room with Rudiger at the heart of it, then it gives you a different perception of the guy.
Yeah, I agree totally. And the thing is this: what you said about Zouma is one of the reasons why I am reluctant to see him being sold, because he has a presence in the dressing room, and sometimes you need to have players who can do that in order to keep the bond, to keep the teamwork, to keep the the entity alive. We were talking about David Beckham. Do you guys remember in the 2012 Olympic Games? David Beckham was left out of the Great Britain squad, but there was talk that he should be included purely for the fact that his presence being there would motivate, would improve the morale level of the team, and would able to bridge some of the the competitiveness between the English and the Welsh, the Scottish and whatnot. David Beckham can do that. And that's you need that. You need characters like that. You need people in the dressing room that can bridge certain elements and certain divides. And I think Rudiger. Actually, I want to say something here. I read a comment today on social media. I can't remember who posted it, but he was spot on. The person who posted it, he was spot on. And there was a picture that had the academy lads with the Super Cup, and there was somebody on the end of that line, and it was Thiago Silva, and he had this cheesy grin on his face, and they said, the Chelsea academy lads, succeeding in getting another European trophy, and they had Chalobah, Mason Mount, and the rest of the boys, and Thiago Silva was there with a grin. Thiago Silva has become a different person since he's come to Chelsea. Every picture you see of him in the PSG top, he's screwface, he's angry, he's unhappy, you might get the odd one or two that he's smiling, but most of the time, Thiago Silva has got one of them poker faces. Look at him in Chelsea. He's always got a smile on his face. His wife, his kids, they're all involved, they're all active in the in the fan base. And that is because the players, they have created the atmosphere in the team. And I think Frank Lampard has something to do with that, and I think Tuchel has built on it, because Frank Lampard, for him, he saw what a toxic dressing room could do to the team, because he was part of some toxic dressing rooms back in the day, and you all know what I'm talking about. So he pushed for this kind of atmosphere, and whenever he saw someone, not naming anyone, Marcus Alonso, going out of line, he would take swift action, and so I think we just need to be a little bit more diplomatic, a little bit more appreciative, and look at these players as human beings, and with families, with emotions, and if we treat them that way and we see them in that way, we'll be able to criticize them in a more effective manner, because I will criticize every player that makes a mistake, but I will criticize his mistake. I'm going to criticize him. That's the difference. Eric Blue's been quiet, man. What's up with Eric Blue?
No, I'm just listening. I agree what you said. Maybe Lampard tried but didn't succeed as well. But Tuchel just has he seems to have the right balance. He treats the players like they're people. Not saying that Lampard didn't, but he's just a different level. Man management, coaching, in-game management. He's just so much of an improvement. He's not just an improvement on Lampard. He's one of the best. I think he's one of the best coaches Chelsea have ever had. So yeah, it's just it's very nice to see what we're doing this season. I was on Twitter. I saw Kovacic's tweet. He said, I think the tweet said, "Start the season as you mean to go on." and we started the season pretty well, with a trophy. So I think we'll win at least one more. So it's a very good, like you said, it's very obvious that there's a reason why we are winning trophies, not just because the team is good, it's not just because of the coach is good, but it's because there's a real unity with the squad. Everybody is rooting for each other, so it's a very powerful thing.
Eric, we ended the season as European champions. We're starting the season as European champions. We ended with a trophy, and we're starting with a trophy. We'll continue getting more of these trophies. Costa, listen, mate, this is a closed stream. I do two types of streams. I do the open and the closed types of streams. This is a closed type of stream, so the link is sent to individuals. In the future, I will have open streams, and you'll be more than welcome to join in. Can Lukaku will Lukaku fit in the Chelsea team? Yes.
Of course he will.
Of course, 100%.
We would not pay £97 million if we thought he wouldn't fit. Okay.
For deep answer, you answer this question. If you saw that game yesterday, Lukaku would have got on the end of at least 3 of those crosses. He was crying out for a classic number 9 to get on the end of those balls. We are a team who likes to put crosses in. Lukaku is second to none in the air. Where he's got it over a Tammy Abraham, for instance. Apparently, Tammy Abraham, I think he had, only about 6 of all his goals for Chelsea have come from crosses. And if you notice with Tammy, he doesn't read the crosses too well. He's always a second too late or a bit too early. But Lukaku, with those balls fizzing across from Ziyech, from your Reece James and your Ben Chilwells and things, he's getting on the end of those. Definitely.
Yep.
Yeah. And he's also, sorry, one more thing, Baggy. Yep. He pins down the defender as well with his strength, and it's going to allow your Werners or your Pulisic, whoever's playing, to get running behind as well. So that's another thing that he does. Yep.
Listen, lads, I'm going to give you about 20 minutes worth of Q&A. So hit us up with any questions you have regarding Chelsea Football Club. And me, Max, DJ, and Eric will try to answer them. Lads, let's try to be quick in our answers so we'll get as many of these questions in. Next question is this. Do you guys think we should sell Pulisic? Greetings from Costa Rica. Big up to Costa Rica. DJ, what did you say? You said no?
No, definitely not. I think, and I was also going to address another question Tyrone asked as well. Do you think we should sell Callum? No.
Yep.
I think it's a big season for both those players this season. I'm just glad they're both here, and you're going to see the best of them this season, especially now with Lukaku in that team. I can just see them making their runs in when he's holding up the play. So no, the answer to both them questions.
Yeah, you know what? I agree with. It's a make or break season for both of them, I reckon. If Pulisic doesn't perform this season, if he shows a bit of inconsistency, and is someone better out there, then I think we've got to be ruthless.
Yeah. This comment. I think there's going to be a lot of players this season who, if they don't perform, they are gone next summer. I think the likes of Werner, Callum, Kova in particular need to have a big season to stay here. Do you guys agree or disagree?
I just kind of said the same thing just a minute ago without even reading that tweet. I agree with that, definitely.
Yeah.
No, I don't fully agree with that. I think for people like Kovačić and Werner, maybe so, but for someone like Cho, he's maybe, I think he's the youngest player in the squad now. So I think he still has time, even if he doesn't perform next season. And he'll go out on loan at the most. I don't think he'll get sold.
Okay. Yeah, this is interesting.
Sorry, I was just going to go along with what Eric just said as well with Callum. I think we all know what will happen if I just have this thing with Callum, because you just know he's going to be one of those. If that guy goes out somewhere else, you just know he's going to go and perform, and there'll be big money to bring him back again if we do sell him. So I, for one, think like Eric Blues just said, he's got a long way to go. He's the youngest in that squad. He just needs to be given more time for me.
Okay. All right, fair enough. Lads, let's get one person answering a question at a time so that we'll get through all of them. So this question is for Max. Max, I think the toxicity came with Mourinho's second stint at number 10. I'm not sure what he meant by number 10, but in charge. And it got worse during Conte and Sarri. It was so toxic. What do you think about that statement?
I wouldn't say toxic as such. No, I just feel that there was the mentality wasn't there of the players. I think the players that we had, because when you think we lost all these, especially under Mourinho's second spell, after Drogba went, that was the last of our leaders in the side. So there was no one stepping up to take on that leadership role. And that's why I think we just lacked a little bit of personality. When the going got tough, there was no one who got going in that team. So now we're starting to see a few more leaders coming into the side, and that's why you're seeing us starting to win trophies again.
Yep. Transfer window closes end of the month, correct?
Yep.
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 DJ, this is for you.
Yep.
I don't think Frank built harmony in the team. He actually split the dressing room. The squad was brought back together by Tuchel and is what we are seeing at the moment. So he disagrees with me. He thinks Tuchel is the one who's bringing the squad together. Fair comment. What do you think, DJ? Accurate?
No, I think Frank Lampard played a part of actually bringing, because obviously we know when Sarri left there was a lot of up and down issues in that thing, and I think he was the one who actually came in and did bring the thing together again. But then you could see there were certain things going out with. I did like the way he was treating the likes of Rudiger in particular in that thing. That was the only thing I'd say he was his downfall, Lampard. But other than that, I thought he was one for bringing unitising the squad together. Especially when I think we had no transfer window either. So he brought all those youngsters in, played everyone together. I think he played a huge part in actually bringing that dressing room together. It just went wrong afterwards.
Yeah, I think every manager has an impact, and I think they both had a positive impact when it comes to the dressing room. Yes, Lampard did make some mistakes. I agree, but generally it was all right. I think we all agree. Tuchel coming to Chelsea was a major, positive for the club. Tyrone, I'm going to skip. I said the same. Yeah, I'm going to skip a couple of your comments now. I'm going to give everyone a chance. The girls 141. That's not a question. Transfer. Okay. Mount Warner. All right. This is for you, Eric. Do you think we need to strengthen the midfield area? Or is Ruben Loftus-Cheek going to be around this season? What's your thoughts on this, Eric?
I think yes and yes. I think Lukaku. I'm just thinking Lukaku just in my head, man. Just keep thinking about him. Yeah, look. I also read a super chat. I think yes and yes. I think we need to strengthen the team. I still want a defensive midfielder, a DM, not what we have. Somebody with a different profile. And I also think Loftus-Cheek will be involved with the squad. And I also hope so, because he also provides a different... he provides something different offensively that the other players don't bring. So, yeah.
Max... Callum isn't even close to contributing despite chances.
Again, as the guy said, he's still young, isn't he? And he's not. What you've got to realise that Callum's best position, I think, is as a left wing on the left side. So he's playing as a right wing back in a lot of the games that he's played, or maybe an inverted winger at times. Put him on the left, and I think you'll see his best performances. And with that sort of player, he needs a consistent run of games as well. So coming in and out of the game, and he doesn't get that rhythm, you're not going to see the best of him, because he's probably going to come in thinking that he's got to do well. If he doesn't do well, he's out of the side. That's added pressure on him as well. But if he gets a run of 5 or 6, I think the best spell he had a run of 5 or 6 games. Was it under Frank? Was it, or no, when he was playing under Sarri, I think. When he had when he found a rhythm, that's when you saw the best of Callum, and I think that's what we need to do with him.
I agree. He needs to have a string of a few games put together, and then he will start performing. I've got a couple of super chats. I will get to them. So thank you for sending the super chats. I haven't missed them. I'm just coming down the list, so I'll come to them. Question for you, DJ. Luka will be wearing number what? We covered it. Just give me your inkling.
Yeah, I think we said we were. I think you said 11. You want him. I'm saying it's probably going to be number 18, possibly. He'll get for me. I think.
Okay.
But
go on.
No, that's it, bro. That's it. Number 18.
Okay. 18. All right. Trying to give everybody a chance. I don't think it was there. Yeah. Blue Clouds TV. This is for Lukaku. Hey, big up. Yeah. I can't send it to him though. I don't know where he's staying, so I'm gonna keep it. Cheers, Blue Clouds. Near Zion. Big up to you, my man. Big up to you. Frank Lampard had left the team. All right. We've talked about this. Alonso Willy Caballero. No. All right. Oh, I just lost the super chat. Where is it?
Yeah. Can I just add something else to that? Because he mentioned something underneath it, actually. And he said that the reason why it's toxic because of the people that he's marginalised. Can I just say, whenever a new manager comes in, there are going to be winners and losers. So, no one's saying that Tuchel's left the side toxic because he's left out, he's marginalised Tammy Abraham. Who else? A couple of other players maybe have missed out on games with him. So, there are going to be people that the manager favours over others. So that doesn't mean that it shouldn't be a toxic atmosphere. It's up to the players to deal with it.
Yeah, listen. I don't care if you're gonna send me a super chat with money. If you're gonna be insulting, you're getting blocked. So you just wasted your money and you got blocked from the Blue Lounge. So have a good day. Gabriel, what's Gabriel saying? Sorry, I don't think Chow will be. Well, ask your opinion, Gabriel. I think Callum Hudson-Odoi needs, like Max said, he needs a good string of games, a good run of games, and we will see something positive from him. Guys, if you have questions, send them in. If you have opinions, send them in. Just don't repeat what's been said or what's been asked already, because there's no point. Tuchel isn't ignoring the way Frank was, though he's very different, and the way Frank dealt with. Yes, I agree.
That's down to experience, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
Tuchel's more experienced, so he knows how to handle a big squad. Frank's was more of a lack of experience more than anything. He was trying to stamp his authority, and he kind of did it in the wrong way. But he'll learn from that.
Yeah. And I think Frank Lampard does have a good base to build on, and he will be successful. It's going to take him a little bit of time, and I think John Terry is going down the correct path, and I think Frank Lampard will be following suit. Listen, guys, over 100 people in the chat, only 75 likes. I would really appreciate some likes. Is that too much to ask? Give me some likes, boys. Give me some likes. I'm giving you content every night. I know some of you guys are waiting 10 p.m. UK time to jump on to the Blue Lounge and just get your dose of Chelsea news, Chelsea content. Let me do it by you liking my streams, by you subscribing to the Blue Lounge. You know what? I want to see some numbers. What do we have on subscribers? Come on, lads. Let's try to get to 50. Let's get to 350 subscribers before the end of the stream. That's another 20 subscribers. Now, I know there's 20 people in the stream that haven't subscribed already. So think about it. Hit that subscription button. It won't cost you a penny, but it'll be valuable for me. It would mean a ton for me. So just do it. All right, this is a good question. This is a good question. Is Koundé necessary? Chalobah last night was fire. I know. This will divide opinion. Divide opinion. Let's go to Eric. I actually want all three of you to tell us this. We'll start with Eric, DJ, and then we'll finish with Max. What do you think? Koundé? Do we need him?
Yes, we do. Especially because Tuchel wants him. That's the main thing. That's the answer to everything. Is Koundé a necessity? Yes, he is, because that's who the head coach wants. So he will improve the way we play out from the back. He's just a better option than maybe one or two players we have. I think he would improve the way we play. I think he would also help us. He's not actually, even though he's not the tallest, he's not weak with the defensive headers. So he wouldn't be a downgrade in any way, and he's much better on the ball than maybe Zuma. So I think we need him. Chalobah is unfortunate. He played really well in the final, made mistakes, but that's all. It's normal for somebody who is young. But unfortunately, he was supposed to be going out alone. Irrespective of that match. I was really thinking, Chalobah started in this final, maybe he has a chance, but no. It just is what it is. We have to trust Tuchel. Tuchel knows what he's doing, so we just have to trust him and believe in what he wants to do.
Okay. DJ.
Yeah, everything Eric Blues just said, agreed. I think since Tuchel does want him, I think Koundé is an absolutely brilliant player. I would love to see him at the football club as well. It's interesting as it goes that we're actually talking about Chalobah, because it was interesting to see after the match was actually finished. I think I spoke to you yesterday, Mo, and on the stream as well. Nizar Kinsella done a tweet afterwards saying that it was agreed with Chelsea and also at the player himself to give him full 90 minutes so he gets his loan move out to Valencia. And that was the reason why he gave him the full 90 minutes. So it looks like Tuchel does want him to go out on loan, but he did actually say, I don't want to sell him. He just wants him to go out on loan, but he doesn't want to sell him. Yeah. So that's an interesting one. So for Koundé to come in, and obviously Tuchel wants him, I'd say yeah, but I'll still love to see Chalobah stay, because I thought he was absolutely brilliant last night. But I can actually see him going out on loan.
Yeah, I agree. My concern is the price when it comes to Koundé, but in regards to everything else, it's straightforward for me. Max?
Yeah, we're getting Koundé for about 50 million. We're not. Forget all the noise about 90 and everything else. Yeah. Koundé, if someone of his ability is attainable, we get him. As the guy said before, he's excellent at carrying the ball out the back. He's quite versatile. Great leap on him. And Chalobah was brilliant yesterday. He was superb. But what we've got to be looking at, we've got to be looking at the future as well. We've got Silva's not going to be playing beyond this season. Okay. Rudiger's 29, he'll be 30 soon. Okay, as a defender, you can have a couple more good years in you. Aspie's not getting any younger neither. So what you do, you get in, you get Koundé for this season. Loan out Chalobah, give him some more game time that he needs, and then you bring him in next season when Silva's going and possibly Aspie is going to be phased out.
Yeah, I agree 100%. This comment by Gabriel, it rings true to a degree, especially last season. We talked a lot about this. I remember Max making a couple of videos about this. I made a few about this. The lack of leadership within the Chelsea team. And that was really under Frank Lampard. Do you think that has changed, Max? Do we have leaders now? Because, I'll name a couple. That I think, in my opinion, have become leaders since Lampard left, but were not able to be leaders, or were not leaders when Lampard was here. I'll name two that I think fill that role: Jorginho and Azpilicueta. Both of those players, in my opinion, since Lampard has left, have become more proactive in their in the way they play. They've become more vocal, and they've had more of an impact on the team than they did during Lampard. That's just my opinion. Max, what's your perspective on this?
I kind of disagree there.
Go on.
Rudiger has become a leader. Yeah.
Yes.
Jorginho was always vocal. Jorginho was always vocal. Even with Frank there, he was vocal. But with the Azpi situation, I don't think he's vocal enough. And for me, I mentioned in a video that I did when we did the League Cup, where with the Kepa situation, he was on the pitch and he's the captain. I expect him. He didn't even go up to him. It was David Luiz who went up to him. I expect my captain to be going up to him and getting him off that field. Okay, don't get me wrong. He is a captain. I've seen him. He's not a shouty captain, but he is. When you see him in interviews, though, and the way that he speaks to the other younger players, I said, that's why he's captain. Because there's certain things that he says to them, and I thought, yes, he shows that. But I just want to see a bit more personality on the pitch when things are not going well. As a captain, and David Silva's come. I mean, not David Silva. Thiago Silva has come in, and he showed that leadership qualities by example. And obviously, the other defenders look up to him, and that's why I'm glad that we got Romelu Lukaku as well, because he's coming in as a leader. So we're getting more personality into the team now.
I concur. Yeah, we don't have a leadership vacuum now at Chelsea. We did. I don't think we do anymore. This is a question addressed to me. Wasn't just to us. What do you guys think of the Rudiger contract situation if he doesn't re-sign? Sell, knowing that he can find a new club in January. I don't think it's January. I think it's next summer, isn't it?
But he can sign a pre-contract in January.
To
go off.
So I think if we were to offer Rudiger a decent upgrade to his contract, doesn't have to be a mad upgrade, just a decent upgrade, I think he will sign. I think Rudiger now knows that he's valued at Chelsea, and provided we don't see anything major happen in regards to a defensive shuffle, then I think he will sign, and I think he will be around for a lot longer, because we have gaps appearing in defence. Thiago will not be here next season. I can't see him staying another season. So Rudiger will come in as our most senior defender, both in regards to his experience in the club and in regards to his age. So I think Rudiger will sign. But if he doesn't sign, by the way, there is interest in Rudiger, and I've got it from a good source that the interest is from Real Madrid.
And PSG apparently as well.
And PSG. So the teams that are interested in him are big teams. So we'll have to wait and see. We can't speculate. I mean, I can't really speculate. I can only just give you my hunch. And I'd like to see him stay. Regarding, I think this is Lukaku. Will he play against Palace? No, he will not play against Palace. What other questions are there?
Can I just quickly? Sorry.
Go on, Eric.
Yeah, just quickly on the Rudiger thing. Fabrizio said that he would stay. Obviously, that doesn't mean he will, but I think there's enough. I expect him to stay. Yeah.
Yeah. Eric, do you want to take on this question from Tyrone? Koundé is the same height as Azpi, so I don't understand why people are talking about his height. Do you think that Koundé has a height issue?
No, it depends. We have to wait and see. But actually, he's not. Azpi is 5'11", Koundé is 5'10", so he's a little bit shorter, but similar height. But we'll have to see. Depending on his jumping height, and
he's got a better leap. He's got
exactly. So if
can leap.
Yeah, so that it's not an issue if he can jump really high. So I don't really. We'll just have to wait and see, basically.
Yeah. I just want to address something in regards to hating Alonso. No, Lampard did not hate Alonso. Lampard had a disagreement with Alonso that was handled in a very assertive manner that kind of blew out of shape, and things were taken out of context. So I don't think he hated the man. You know, I'm pretty sure they both have a mutual respect of each other. It's just that situation was blown out of proportion. Go on.
You know what? It was a little bit of inexperience again from Frank, the way he handled it.
Yeah.
Because a few weeks later, you had Jose Mourinho at Tottenham, who had this dissent situation with who's the right back? What's his name? The French right back. No, the Ivory Coast guy.
Aurier.
That's it. Yeah, Aurier. So he had a situation with Aurier, and what he did, he said, "You're out of the next 2 games." So he knocked and he brought him back into the fold after those 2 games. So I think had Frank dealt with the Alonso situation like that, look, you can't. We're not putting up with this dissent, so you're going to miss the next 3 or 4 games. Then I'll bring you back in. I think that'd have been better. But what he did, he just let it fester and fester, and so that a divide was growing between the two. And you know, Alonso is one of the experienced players in the ties, so he's going to be having the ear of other players and sort of causing a bit of friction within the squad. So he should have just nipped in the bud, you know, dealt with it, and then move on.
Yeah, totally agree. 125 people in the stream, and we still haven't hit 100 likes. 90 likes.
Come on, everyone.
90.
What are you guys doing?
We're answering your questions. We are here for you. I want you to be here for us. Like the stream and hit that subscribe button. Regarding, I will get back to this question, but in regards to this, we've answered this many a time. Lukaku will be wearing the number 18 shirt as per now. Could that change over the next couple of days? Yes. Could he get the number 9 shirt? Yes. Could he get the number 11 shirt? Yes. He won't get the number 25 shirt. That he won't get. But we'll have to wait and see to what shirt he's going to get. At the moment, it looks like it's number 18 because that's the one that's been announced.
Yeah,
now,
and Matthew, you said why not number 9? That's because at the moment we've got Tammy Abraham. With the number 9 shirt. That's why.
Yep. Scale from 1 to 10 regarding Koundé coming in this summer. Max, 1 to 10?
I'm giving it a 9.
9. DJ?
Yeah, spot on 9 as well.
Eric?
I was going to say 5, but I'll say 6.
I'll say 5. I'll play it safe. Yeah, it could go either way. Because I think we want him. He wants to come. But it looks like Sevilla might not be playing the game that they should be playing. I hope so.
Yeah, the other thing I was going to say, Mo, I was going to say they've actually signed a replacement for Koundé.
Have they?
Over the weekend, yeah. It was an Argentinian defender. They signed him from River Plate over the weekend. So it looks like it's only because I think they know that
how much for?
Go. I think it was about 9 million or 7 million euros or something. Or 9 million, I think it was, or something like that.
Okay.
Maury or something like his name. Something Maury, his name is.
Okay. All right. Listen, guys, do you want to continue asking questions, or do you want us to go back to talking Chelsea information? If you guys want us to ask questions, type in questions. If you want regular content, just type in regular. So questions or regular. Let me know in the chat. If you want me to continue answering questions, we will. If you want us to go back to talking the talk, we will. So let me know in the chat. Let me know, guys. And also, while you're letting me know, 4 likes away from 100. Let's do it. 4 likes away from 100. Let's do it. Regular. Okay. Question mark. So I'm guessing Q&A. All right.
No, the answer to the question about Pulisic, I think this guy.
Did he? What was it?
Yeah.
Is it just me or is Pulisic looking more like nah? Max, take it away. Actually, Max and DJ and Eric, give me your thoughts on Pulisic.
He's been very inconsistent of late, and I believe it's as I said, I think I mentioned it in the stream yesterday. Since he's come back from injury, at first I thought he was just trying a bit too hard to get into the game and was making the wrong decisions, but he's doing that more and more often now, because yesterday he had a chance to do a reverse pass into Havertz to put him in, and he's got too much of a tunnel vision at the moment. So, but again, I think when he plays on the left, he's a better player than when he plays on the right. And he's been playing on the right as well, which I don't think suits his game. And that's the problem with our squad. We've got like him, who likes to play on the left, Callum, and Werner, who all like to play on the left. So one of those guys are going to have to shift to the right and not play to the best of their ability on that side.
Ben Chilwell's coming back as well, so more to add on to that side.
I think Tuchel also really likes playing him on the right. I'm not sure why. Maybe I think he did the same at Dortmund, but he likes to play him on the right a lot. And,
Eric, play him on the right, or on the left, but don't play him as a wing back. Pulisic as a wing back is useless. I'll be honest. Pulisic as a wing back is useless. Callum, he can do a job there, but Pulisic can't. And I think Pulisic up top could be a useful tool to have in the team, but as a wing back, no. And I don't want to see this could be a dangerous road that Tuchel might be going down, and that is trying to get the players to fit his system, rather than trying to get a system that fits the players that he has. Because really, this is what you have as a team. Use the system, utilizes the team that you have, rather than trying to get them to do things that are a little bit uncomfortable for them.
I don't really understand the whole wing back thing with Pulisic. He's not good enough defensively, and you want to make the most of what we think he can do. He hasn't really been doing it recently, but we want to make the most of what we think he can do going forward. I think Cho is much better at that position because he's a little bit younger. He's better defensively.
Physically stronger as well.
Yeah, he's probably stronger physically. The goal threat isn't, it could be there, but it's not really there. So, we can still get a lot out of him from that position. So I think that makes a lot more sense than playing Pulisic as a wing back.
Yeah. DJ?
Yeah, just going on for what Eric Blue's saying. Also, don't forget we've got Reece James to come back into that team as well. As well. Yes. So he plays that position as right wing back as well, and I think he's better suited to that than Pulisic is. So, like you said, I think for me, I always said both him and Callum Hudson-Odoi really need to play on the wide. I mean, they need to play as wide wingers. And I think now with Ziyech out injured for we don't have how long, he may see as it goes one of those two actually playing wide right now until Ziyech obviously comes back. So, but in terms of wing back, I just can't see Pulisic. It just completely ruins his game for me. He's just not a wing back. He needs to be more wide on the right, cutting inside. We saw what he did when he was playing that position and scoring goals, setting up goals. It's just kind of taking a lot out of his game,
Yep. DJ, have you got any news on the Ziyech injury? Is there any more information?
No, nothing I've heard. I mean, I just saw a few tweets going around saying it could be up to 7 weeks, 8 weeks. But I don't know. I really don't know. I've not actually seen any. I've not actually got anything on it properly. But I'm trying to find out from some people. But at the moment, that's all I've seen people tweeting around. But I don't know how much of that is true, though.
Yeah, Max, any more information, or is that really the same situation with you?
Yeah, I haven't heard anything. As DJ said, that's what I've heard. I haven't heard anything different.
Yeah. Eric, the same?
Yeah, I haven't heard anything different, but I'm not expecting him to be out for too long. Maybe like 2 months. I think it's not. It's such an what's the word? Innocuous injury. It seemed like almost nothing happened. So I very much doubt that it's that serious. It can't be that serious.
It's a dislocated shoulder. So.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah,
I think maybe like a few months. Yeah.
Yeah, I've had that injury in the past. I was lucky because it was literally dislocated shoulder that they were able to pop back in.
Yeah.
It was painful. It was uncomfortable for quite some time. But had I have had torn ligaments, then it would have been 8 weeks, 9 weeks plus. But because they literally were able to pop it back in, I think it was 3 weeks. I could feel a niggle, but I was comfortable with it, and that's what we got.
I'll be very surprised. Yeah. I'll be very surprised if he had tore anything. I'll be very surprised though.
Yeah, because he was moving quite comfortably, even in the cast. They put on him. Had he had torn ligaments, even with painkillers, he would have felt a little bit more constraint as he was moving. But you saw him, he was moving around quite comfortably. He wasn't feeling pain. So I'm guessing they probably popped it back in and they just kept it, in the cast to just keep it stable for that period of time. Listen, people, we're going to take a 1 minute break and then we'll carry on for about another 20 minutes. But the reason why I want to give you the 1 minute break is because I know some of you have missed and haven't seen the video, and I just want to. I just want an excuse to watch it one more time. Mate. Yeah,
excellent. Mate.
So let's just watch it. Let's have a minute break, lads.
He carried that team almost, on his shoulders to the Scudetto, to the championship.
Allow me to reintroduce myself.
Chelsea have agreed a deal to sign Romelu Lukaku.
Only God can judge me, so I'm gone. Either love me or leave me alone.
Fantastic.
I'm back.
Fantastic.
Oh, mate. Excellent,
Fantastic.
mate. Excellent.
If you don't hit the like on my stream after watching that, there's something wrong with you. I'm serious. There's something wrong with you. Come on, lads. Let's hit the like button. Let's get it. What? 104 likes? I want to see that go up to 150. Come on. You guys can do it. 150 likes. Let's do it. For real. And subscribe. I know you guys loved it. Look who's back. Exactly. Look who is back. He is back. Listen. Romelu Lukaku, 18 shirt. I don't know. I'm not so convinced, man. 18 shirt, man. Give him 99. Make a 99 shirt for him.
Excellent, mate. That'll be wicked.
But I'm not 18. I just don't get that, man. I mean, who wore an 18 shirt? Has anyone wore the 18 shirt? Did he wear the 18 shirt?
He wore it, and he wore it.
Did he?
And I think, when he first came to Chelsea, Lukaku was his first shirt number. And if I'm not mistaken, Max, you probably didn't Zirkov wear it as well?
Ooh, shirt numbers. I'm not very good at shirt numbers. I can't remember.
I think Zirkov wore it as well, number 18, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, there's no way I would remember that. But I don't really.
What's it?
Yeah. I
want a wife. I want to get him out of my memory.
Yuri Zirkov.
He was the left back, was he? He was the left back. Yeah.
Well, he was actually playing as a winger.
Or left
he was
wing.
Playing
left
with
wing.
left wing.
Yeah.
But he got shoved as a wing back because he wasn't that great.
Wait. This is true.
Giroud as well.
He was.
Yeah,
good shout. Yeah. We forgot that quite quickly, didn't we? That was.
I think Zirkov did as well. I think.
Yeah.
No, give him the 18 shirt, man. Give him the 18 shirt. Giroud wore that, man. That's good. Important, man. Important Giroud some good luck. Some fantastic overhead kicks, scissor kicks.
Can you guys remind me what shirt Werner is wearing? I can't
11.
remember. 11.
Number 11.
11. Yeah.
Yeah, but
that's
listen.
No, it's not a thing, is it? I couldn't care less, to be honest.
Do you guys believe in the number 9 jinx?
No way.
No. I think
Costa was 9, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I think the worst one we gave number 9 to was Belarus, if I can remember.
No, it's Steve
Belarus.
Yeah.
He went 9.
Yes, he did. Yeah,
he did. Belarus.
Belarus wore number 9.
Defender.
He did.
Defender.
Yeah. He thought it was a joke
weird.
at first, but
he did, didn't we?
Yeah,
And he did
Steve
play like
Sidwell
that as well.
Steve Sidwell as well. There's another one. He got a number 9 shirt.
Oh man.
Costa was 19 apparently. Was he? Was Costa 19?
Yes, Costa was. He was. That's right.
Costa was 19.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's the only thing with my Chelsea knowledge is remembering numbers.
Yeah,
So
I'm used to such shit numbers.
Max, didn't Kerry Dixon wear number 9?
Kerry Dixon was the number 9, yeah.
He was, wasn't he?
Yes. I remember that much. Yeah. Peter Osgood as well.
Yeah, Peter Osgood.
Did he wear number 9?
Crespo was 20. Wasn't he? Was he number 9 or was he 20? Was he 20? I can't remember. Was he number 9 or number 20? 20. It was either number 9 or he was 20 something. Crespo. 22? No, I can't remember. Maybe someone in the comments might remember. Tyrone probably would remember. He will do his research on it. Come on, Tyrone. If you know that, bro, go check it out, bro.
21.
Check it out, Tyrone.
Crespo. It was
21.
Crespo.
21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I see it, Tyrone. I see it, Tyrone. I'm trying to deal with him. Yeah, I just don't understand why people do that. I don't know.
Obviously, they've got nothing better to do.
Nothing better to do, have they?
Yeah.
That's the thing. Seriously.
Strange.
Lads, look, this stream has been fantastic, and I want to do this more often. You know, I know Max used to do this on Burton Ballers, answer questions from the stream. I haven't done it for a while, but it's good. It's good to do, and I'm gonna do that. I might actually just do a show once a week where it will be Q&A. I used to have Q&A Sunday. I might do a Q&A Monday, where we would just literally come on to answer your questions. What do you think, Max? Shall we do that?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
I won't be on tomorrow, so do you want to do all my predictions for next season?
Nah, you know what? Keep them to yourself. Of course you do, man. Go ahead.
Can we get rid of this?
Yeah, he's gone.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
What's that?
Get rid of this clown.
I've taken him out.
Oh,
Okay.
cool. Seriously, what's up with this
What's
guy,
wrong
man?
with people, man? I don't understand.
Come on, you got nothing better to do.
You know what?
Yes.
Best of luck to him. I wish him a pleasant evening, and I hope they enjoy the misfortune of being blocked of a number of YouTube channels, because these people, they're doing it on my channel and other people's channels, and they're just getting blocked. So, create them accounts, create them emails, and just keep coming back, giving us views, and getting blocked. Enjoy your evening. Yeah, Max. Next season. Oh, this season. Go on. Let me hear it.
Yeah. Top 4. I'm going Liverpool 4th because of the African Nations Cup, and 2 of their guys are going to be away. Man U 2nd, and it depends on Chelsea and Man City to fight out the top spot. If Man City don't get Harry Kane, then I think we can win it this season. If they get Harry Kane, I think it'll be touch and go.
Did you see the explosion of reporting today about Man City going after Harry Kane as soon as we announced Lukaku?
We got Lukaku. Yeah,
I did.
It looks like they're worried. Ooh.
Well, apparently Pep Guardiola, the latest is they're going to put a bid in for 120 million next week for him.
Yeah,
Pep is such a I don't want to call him a weasel, a liar. He's just a
listen,
Oh,
Eric. Listen, you have to understand something. We have 3 at the back. We control the midfield, and our wingers force the play inside.
Why did Chelsea play so good?
Why did Chelsea play so good, man? You know what? I saw the reports about Mbappe today, because Mbappe wants to leave Paris Saint-Germain big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
Still.
Yes, he's refusing to sign a contract, and he will be out on a free next summer. Now, the thing is this. He wants to go to Real Madrid, but Real Madrid can't afford him. Real Madrid can't afford 150 million euros that Mbappe would cost. But I know a team that can.
Yeah.
What do you think, lads?
I'll take him.
I'll take him. I'll take him.
Werner.
100%. I'll take him.
Yeah, he can work with Lukaku as well.
He'll be on a free next year, so they have to sell him.
And let's not forget, Mo. He was with us once before. He was once with us before, mate.
He was.
That's the other thing.
Was it a tryout? He was here for a tryout. Or
Yes, that's right. He was.
But we preferred Tammy and the one at Bournemouth, didn't we?
You know why?
Slanky or something. Yeah.
Solanke,
You know why?
yeah.
You know why PSG? You know why PSG? He may go. You know, don't you know? Because next, apparently, you know, we all know here that Erling Haaland's going to go for about 65 million next summer. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Well, apparently, what I heard is the whole thing with this whole thing of Mbappe possibly going and wants to leave is because they're going to try and blow everybody out of the water with a 200 million offer for Erling Haaland, Paris Saint-Germain.
I heard that.
Yeah, you heard that?
Yeah, I heard that as well, yeah.
Yeah. And that's with agency fees because of Riola. Obviously, his dad's going to get some cut out of it as well, maybe. But I just think that's just one ridiculous price for Erling Haaland, 200 million. And the guy's going to be there for about 65 million.
With fair play.
Seriously.
Apparently, 99% of their budget goes to wages. I thought it was had to be 60.
That's a madness. 99%.
Yep. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. All right, boys. What we're gonna do is this. I'm gonna give you both or all 3 of you a 2-minute closing argument. Then we're gonna watch the Lukaku video one more time. Then we're gonna go to
Excellent.
We're gonna go to bed. Sounds good, yeah. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Good plan.
Good for me.
All right. I'll start with Eric. Eric, the season. Well, actually, hold on. Before we do that, we've got Max's top 4. Man City, Chelsea fighting for the for first. Liverpool, Man United fighting for 4th. And
Arsenal fighting for relegation.
Arsenal, Tottenham fighting for relegations. Yeah. Go on, DJ. Give me your prediction. Your top 4.
Yeah, listen, I'm going with it. It's going to be. Listen, I've said it, and I'm going to stick my neck out on it now. Chelsea to finish top, Manchester City to finish 2nd, United to finish 3rd, and Liverpool 4th.
Interesting.
That's how confident with my team this season.
Yeah, but I you know what? I'm gonna shock you guys on my prediction. Eric, let me hear it, Eric.
Yeah, I went with almost the same as DJ, but I swapped City with City 1st, Chelsea 2nd, United 3rd, Liverpool 4th.
United 3rd. Okay, all right. This is my prediction. Chelsea top, Manchester United 2nd, Man City 3rd, Liverpool 4th. I think Man City, at the position they're in right now, they haven't secured Harry Kane. If they secure Harry Kane, it'll be different. But if they haven't secured Harry Kane, they're not going to be finishing 2nd. I don't think so. I think Man United have a better team.
Do you know what?
But they've got a better manager there, haven't they?
Yeah. The Pete.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, and I think the other thing, like you said, if they don't get Harry Kane, that's the spine. I didn't think about that one, but I've got a feeling I think they will get Harry Kane. And the only reason why I'm saying Chelsea for the Prem is only because I think Manchester City are going to go. They're going to go all out this season to try and win the Champions League. That is just my honest opinion, because that's one trophy that's eluded them. The fans are going absolutely crazy. I've gone into so many streams, all right, and the fans are just going absolutely crazy. That is the one trophy they want, and that's what Pep was brought in originally to bring to actually bring to them, was the Champions League. But him overthinking a lot of the times.
Yeah. Do you see that Man City fan who tweeted the other? How did we lose to this Chelsea side or whatever? Do you see that tweet?
Yeah.
They're so. I don't want to be too harsh, but it's a little bit silly, man. I mean, you can lose. You can lose a game. Yeah. You can lose a match, especially against a good team.
Eric.
We beat them 3 times though. It wasn't a match.
Eric, 3 times. 3 times.
It's true.
Once, we were lucky. Twice,
absolutely
very lucky. 3 times.
Yeah, I just want to get something off my chest about this whole. I've been hearing a lot of. How do I say? It's just a lot of just incorrect things. I just want to be very concise with this. The first match that we beat them, they rested players. We did as well, but nobody talks about that.
No,
they played. Was it both? True. Was it Fernandinho and Rodri? They played. We still beat them. Fernandinho should have gotten sent off.
They played the C team in the first game, the B team in the next game, the A team in the last game, and they still lost.
Exactly. So Fernandinho and Rodri played. Nobody talks about it then. There was a weakened team, even though Chelsea also had a weakened team. And from what people keep saying, United, Man City have 2 world-class players in every position. I've heard that phrase so many times. But when they lose, you give them the excuse of resting players. But we move on to the second game, the second match. They had Rodri, who was there, and he gave the ball away for the match-winning goal. He's the one who lost the ball, and then a few seconds later, Alonso puts the ball in the back of the net, and Chelsea win. And then in the final, people make the excuse of Fernandinho and Rodri when we saw that they were poor in the previous 2 matches. Fernandinho should have gotten sent off in the semi-final, and Rodri gave the ball away for the winning goal. And then somehow it's because there was no DM. That's why we beat them. It doesn't make any sense. It's just people have their agendas, man, and they just focus on what they want to focus on.
Tuchel outclassed Pep, and that was it.
He did. I want to say one thing. Listen, guys, I have had a lot of trolls on my stream today.
Yeah,
I had a lot of trolls on my stream. I want you guys to give a message to the trolls. And you can do that by liking the stream. All right, they're hating on your channel. Yeah. The Blue Lounge is your channel. Listen, boys, in the chat, the Blue Lounge, this is your channel. This isn't my channel. This is your channel, because we are supporters of Chelsea. These people coming in they're hating on your channel. So support your channel, like it, and subscribe to it, and let's build it. Let's build the Blue Lounge together. Go on, man. Go on, Max.
They keep coming back.
Let them come back.
They keep coming back, that's more views for you. So that's
I know. I listen. Right now. I got 76 people in the chat, and probably like 3 of them are trolls. So big up to the trolls, man. Keep coming back. Listen, trolls. Make some good accounts. I mean, this Mr. Troll. Be a little bit more. Think a little bit outside the box. Just call it something else. Call it like the AstroTurf or something. Call it something like that, man. Anyway, boys. Listen, thank you all for being here. It's been a fantastic stream. I'm loving this stream. I'm loving it. Great debate, great conversation. Thank you for answering the questions, Max, DJ, and Eric, and also the guys in the chat. Thank you for asking the questions. I think it's only fair for us to bow out on the 4th time watching this video, but it's worth watching. I'm going to watch this video, and then we're going to sign out with my outro. So big up to everyone.
He carried that team almost on his shoulders to the Scudetto, to the championship.
Allow me to reintroduce myself.
Chelsea have agreed a deal to sign Romelu Lukaku.
God can judge me, so I'm gone. Either love me or leave me alone.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Lads, have a great evening, and I will see you all tomorrow.
As always, pleasure, Baggy.